Hey guys! Part 3 of What If Naruto Was Haunted by Obito's Ghost. Hit like and subscribe if you like this one, and also please check the author in the description. Let's start! Chapter 16, Naruto's Anger. Gaara's death. Naruto jumped towards Haku in pure rage. Haku switched through the mirrors quickly. It was bad enough before. When I placed that girl in momentary death, I was shocked when this child's chakra changed so suddenly to something so evil. But now, this is pure rage. I believe that it was when someone has something precious to protect is when they get truly strong, but it appears that they get strong when they're angry at someone for hurting their precious person as well. Obito looked at Naruto. This isn't Kyuubi anymore, this is Naruto's own strength. This feels like Minato-sensei. When he's angry, Naruto hit all of the mirrors at once, using Kage Bunshin. He continued to try to hit the mirrors, and eventually, obviously, Haku got punched out. I'm sorry, Zabuza-san. Half of Haku's mask fell off. Naruto continued his flurry of punches. I can't kill him. Haku looked up at the sky. I can't defeat him, Zabuza-san. He's too strong. His thing to protect is more precious to him. Haku looked at Naruto with a blank face. Zabuza-san. I'm sorry. The other half of his mask fell off. Both Obito and Naruto's eyes widened, and Naruto froze, stopping his attack. Why did you stop? Haku asked. From that time. Naruto exclaimed. I killed both of your precious friends. Haku looked at Naruto. Why won't you kill me? Damn it! Naruto cried, punching Haku. That girl boy from that time was the hunter Nin? Obito cried. He killed Sakura and Sasuke. Haku rubbed blood from his mouth. You won't be able to beat me like that. There are people who make mistakes like you, who leave their enemy alive out of pity. Letting them live, just for the sake of living. Naruto looked at Haku, still letting out a massive amount of killer intent. Do you know the pain of just living? Without a dream? Haku asked. No. Naruto muttered. Zabuza-san has no need for weak shinobi. You have taken my reason for living. Haku said. Kill me. Naruto's killer intent went down. Then it's his fault. What? It's his fault that Sakura and Sasuke died. Naruto snapped. Why do you help him? Someone like that? You said you want to protect people important to you. Is that eyebrowless, stupid, evil freak your only important person? I had important people once, my parents. We lived in a snowy village in Mist. Haku said. But something happened. My blood. My Kekkai Genkai. The bloodline massacres. The civil wars in Mist. Obito muttered. People with Kekkai Genkai, like that kid there, and me, were hated. Haku said. It turned out my mother had this Kekkai Genkai, the Hayaton, the ice style. My father killed my mother, then tried to kill me. That's stupid. Naruto cried, shaking his head. Perhaps. But when I came to, my father was lying dead, in front of me. Haku continued. And that's when I realized. I realized that in this world I'm someone unwanted. He's like you. Obito muttered. You said you wanted to get your village to acknowledge you. Haku looked at Naruto. If someone acknowledged you from the bottom of their heart, wouldn't that person become the most important person to you? Naruto's eyes widened. Iruka-sensei. Obito. Kakashi-sensei. Everyone who acknowledged me. Zabuza-san took me in. Ignored my horrible blood and decided he wanted it. Haku smiled. He acknowledged me, and so I will follow him. He is my most precious person. Obito blinked, pondering on Haku's words. If Minato-sensei was evil, would I still have liked him as a sensei? What about Rin? Kakashi? Naruto. Please. Kill me. Haku stated. Naruto glared at Haku and took out a kunai and looked at it. I hate you. I hate you so much for killing Sasuke and Sakura. But, Naruto threw away the kunai. Killing you'll just make me no better than Zabuza, or Gatsu, or anyone. Plus, anybody who would have killed you after hearing your story is heartless. They wouldn't be called human. Yeah. Obito cried. Tell him, Naruto, perhaps they couldn't be called human. Haku looked at Naruto without an expression on his face. They would be called shinobi instead. What? Naruto blinked in confusion. Shinobi are tools, weapons. Haku stated. And what do you do with broken weapons? You throw them away. So, please Naruto. Before Zabuza-san throws me away, kill me. Naruto closed his eyes hard. Then he opened it, a determined expression on his face. I don't. Naruto said. What? Haku blinked. I don't throw away broken weapons. I try to fix them. Naruto said. Obito rolled his eyes. Yes, you do. It's really annoying, you realize, even if it's a way of saving money. I see. Haku smiled at Naruto. You are a nice person, Naruto. But I'm afraid that most people are not like you. I shall ask you one last time. Can you please kill me? Obito looked at Naruto. Naruto. Do it. What? Naruto stared at Obito in shock. That kid. Haku, he doesn't have any meaning to live anymore. Obito winced. It'll just be like leaving him to slowly die. Best to put him out of his misery. Don't you have some other meaning of life? Naruto cried, desperately. No. Haku answered. His face was still blank. Naruto sighed, then narrowed his eyes. I didn't want to do this. But if Obito says I should. Naruto grabbed a kunai and lunged at Haku. Thank you, Naruto. Haku thought. The mist started to clear. Haku spotted Kakashi jumping at Zabuza, Chidori in his hand. Haku quickly blocked the kunai with a saban. I'm sorry, Naruto. I can't die just yet. Then, Haku promptly made his way to Zabuza, blocking the Chidori with his own body. Blood slowly dripped down from Kakashi's hand, as he assessed the situation, and realized what must have happened. Zabuza-san. Haku breathed, for the last time. What happened? Naruto cried. He looked at Obito. Don't ask me, but the mist is starting to clear, Obito said, looking around. Naruto raced through the dispersing mist towards the silhouettes of Kakashi and Zabuza. Then, Naruto stopped as he stared in shock at the gruesome scene. My future is death? Zabuza smirked. Wrong again. Kakashi looked at the boy that he stabbed. He's already dead. Zabuza got his sword ready, preparing to cut through both Haku and Kakashi. Kakashi swore. Has he got no respect for the dead? He's not a demon for nothing. Naruto jumped in front of Kakashi and Haku, blocking the sword with two kunai. He gritted his teeth. He's strong. I won't be able to block this for long. The blondie, huh? Haku didn't manage to kill you? Zabuza sighed in disappointment. He killed your teammates though, right? Kakashi swiftly withdrew his hand out of Haku's body, and closed his eyes. Naruto. Stand back. But Naruto objected. It's all you can do to block that sword. Speaking of that, get away from Zabuza already. Kakashi cried. Naruto jumped back, and Zabuza's sword hit the ground. This is my fight. Kakashi looked at Zabuza. Naruto. Stand back. That's an order. Listen to Kakashi, Naruto. Obito advised. You're bloody and injured. You're in no state to fight. Of course, that could be said about Kakashi as well. Naruto gritted his teeth, but obediently stood back. Tazuna walked up to Naruto. I'm sorry, this is all. No. This is Zabuza's fault. Or Gaara's fault. Naruto's eyes narrowed, as he let out killer intent. Gato. Naruto, stop acting like Sasuke. Obito retorted, crossing his arms. Naruto blinked and shook his head fiercely. I'm just so angry. Let's just watch Zabuza and Kakashi's fight. Oh, looks like it's over. Obito commented. Zabuza can't make any hand seals. Wait, who's that? Gato. Naruto looked up quickly as Gato appeared, along with a bunch of armed men. Gato smirked. Looks like you're getting beaten up, Zabuza. Demon of the mist? More like a baby demon. What are you doing here? Zabuza asked, before coughing up blood. You see, I never planned to pay you any money. I planned to have you killed. Gato said. I'm afraid you're going to have to die. What? Zabuza's eyes widened. Betrayed. Hiring normal ninja is expensive and annoying to clean up. So I hire missing nins, then have them fight each other. Gato lifted up his hands. They take care of each other, most of the time. Isn't it a good system? Looks like I'm not going to fight you anymore. Zabuza said, walking up to Gato and his men. Before that, Gato went up to Haku's body. Take that. And that. That's for breaking my arm. What are you doing? Naruto cried unspeakable words. He got ready to lunge straight at Gato. Kakashi held Naruto back. Calm down. Look at those numbers. You. Eyebrowless freak. Say something. Naruto cried. Tears started to fall from his face. Haku, he really loved you. He was your friend, right? Do you really feel nothing? He would do anything for you. He died for you. So how can you stand there like that? Shut up. Zabuza growled. What did you say? Naruto glared at Zabuza. Zabuza turned around and looked at Naruto. A tear fell down Zabuza's face. You've already said enough, Obito blinked. Even the demon of the mist is nothing when faced against Naruto. Naruto. I'm glad you were our opponents. Haku. He fought for you guys, not just us. Zabuza said. It's my loss. Can you lend me that kunai? Huh. Sure. Naruto threw Zabuza his kunai. Haku was too kind. I wouldn't think that he killed you guys. Zabuza turned around and started walking forwards. Saban are difficult to use and to kill someone with. Obito's mouth opened into a round O. Could it be? Obito floated quickly towards Sakura, for she had died first. He stared at him. Sakura took a small breath. Naruto! Sakura's alive! So Sasuke's probably alive too. Obito called. Kakashi twitched and looked around. Who said that? Naruto fell, in pure relief. Thank goodness, they're not dead. Kakashi looked at Naruto. Who said that? Naruto looked at Kakashi in shock. You heard that? Naruto, you and I are going to have a long talk after this. Kakashi stated. Naruto paled. Meanwhile, Zabuza jumped into the group of Gaara's men. They all smirked. One injured ninja, against us? He clenched Naruto's kunai in his mouth, and killed off a bunch of people, trying to get to Gato. Zabuza finally reached Gato, though he was stabbed by several swords. If you want to go to the same place as your friend, then go. Gato muttered, Naruto's kunai in his stomach. I'm afraid I won't be going to the same place as Haku. Zabuza got his sword ready. Gato tried to step back from Zabuza. You'll be going to hell with me. Zabuza placed his sword at Gato's throat. Then we'll see if I'm a baby devil, after all. Gato winced. No. And Naruto paled slightly as Zabuza cut Gato's head off, but didn't avert his eyes. Don't look away, Naruto. Kakashi ordered. This is the end of the life of a shinobi who lived a very difficult life. Naruto nodded. Poor guy, now that he's dying, I can't help but feel sorry for him. Obito commented. Kakashi looked up to the place he heard the voice. I've heard you before, voice. Where? Obito paled along with Naruto. Maybe I'll keep quiet. Zabuza glared at the army of mercenaries, and they promptly ran off. Finally, Zabuza slowly fell to the ground. Thank you, for everything, Haku. This is goodbye. Meanwhile, both Sakura and Sasuke got up. Sasuke winced, as he looked up. I'm alive? Sasuke blinked. Sasuke-kun! I'm alive! Sakura ran towards Sasuke, who tried his best to avoid her. Naruto noticed Sakura and Sasuke, and he started to cry big tears. You're really alive. Naruto smiled with pure happiness. HN Dobe. Sasuke scoffed. I swore not to die, did you forget? He walked towards Naruto. So? What's happening? Tizuna-san, are you alright? Sakura asked, guilty for not doing her duty. I'm fine. Whenever Zabuza tried to kill me, Kakashi-san helped me. Tizuna said. Hey! You guys! One of the mercenaries called. You're dead. You killed our meal ticket. We're going to pillage this city. We're going to take anything of value. Yeah, Ak. Naruto, can you use Kage Bunshins or something? Obito asked. Everyone blinked. What was that voice? Sakura asked. Naruto glared at Obito from the corner of his eye. Wind? Sakura raised an eyebrow. Damn, we're all nearly out of chakra. Kakashi muttered. What to do, what to do? An arrow came from behind Team 7. Hey! Inari called. If you take one step on this island, we'll stop you, with everything we've got. Another villager cried. Inari. Tizuna exclaimed. Sorry I'm late. But a hero is always late, right? Inari asked Naruto. Stop spreading my bad habits. Obito muttered under his breath. Kakashi cocked a ear. Bad habits? I'll help you guys. I'm nearly out of chakra, but I can do this much. Naruto said. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. A few Kage Bunshins appeared. Kakashi blinked. If I do that as well. Kage Bunshin costs too much chakra, but if I use normal Bunshin, Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Kakashi called. As if dozens of Bunshins appeared. You want a piece of this? Kakashi asked. No. The mercenaries ran away. Kakashi smirked and dispersed the Bunshins. Kakashi slid his headband over the Sharingan eye and walked up to Zabuza. Kakashi. I have a request. Zabuza murmured. What is it? Kakashi asked. Let me see his face. Zabuza breathed. Kakashi nodded. Sure. Snow started to fall as Kakashi brought Zabuza towards Haku. Thanks. Kakashi. Zabuza murmured. He looked at Haku. Haku, are you crying? You were always at my side, now it's my turn, at least at the end. Haku. If I could, I'd like to go to the same place. Zabuza breathed. His voice quickly got softer. As you, Naruto rubbed his eyes, crying unhappily. He said that he was born in a snowy village. I see. Kakashi looked at Haku and Zabuza. He was a boy as pure as the snow. You will be able to go, together. Zabuza. Haku. Now. Kakashi I smiled at Naruto. About that talk, Naruto and Obito backed up. Chapter 17. Obito found out the return to Konoha. Naruto looked at Kakashi, very guiltily. Obito floated behind Naruto. After Kakashi and Naruto's injuries were treated, and they both had some sleep, Kakashi promptly took Naruto into a room for the long talk. So, Naruto. Kakashi I smiled. Talk? About what? Naruto said innocently. You know what? Kakashi placed his hands together and stared at Naruto. The voice? Naruto frowned, sweat appearing on his forehead. Maybe you're going crazy? Are you alright, Kakashi-sensei? Let me put this simply, Naruto. Kakashi said. You currently have two choices. Oh. Obito muttered. Oh, there it is again. Kakashi commented. Oh is correct. Your first choice is to tell me everything now. Your second choice is to tell everything to the Hokage when I bring this up with him. So, Naruto looked at Obito. Obito sighed, lifting up his hands. Oh, who cares? Better than getting it forced out of you somehow. Just explain everything. How? Naruto complained. It's complicated. Kakashi looked at the space the voice came from. Seems like you're pretty logical. Why don't you explain, voice? Voice, you're annoying as usual, Kakashi. Obito rolled his eyes, not that Kakashi could see him. Why don't you call me by my name? I don't know your name. Kakashi retorted. Annoying as usual. I'm not telling you unless you guess. Obito retorted, smirking. Want a hint? Come on, you want one, don't you? You want one, right? You can't tell, right? You're really mean for forgetting my voice. It's only been 16 years. 16 years is a long time, Googles. Naruto pointed out. Don't call me Googles. Obito complained. 16 years. Goggles. Kakashi. Annoying. Kakashi's eye widened. Oh, yes? Oh, dash. Obito smiled. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, what? Come on, you've got one syllable, another two to go. Not including my last name, of course. But I don't really like my last name. The whole clan's a bunch of stuffy little. Obito. Kakashi breathed. Uchiha Obito. No way. Just. No. Way. Yes way. Obito smirked. Uchiha Obito. Ghost. Kakashi took a deep breath. Okay then. If you're really Obito, tell me what happened on the day after Sensei's birthday. Oh, you're talking about the red hair prank, right? Obito cried. Kushina-nichan was bored, so she decided to add red dye to Sensei's shampoo. His hair was bright red, like hers. Well, he put on a henge to cover up the hair, but he didn't notice for a bit. I barely recognized him with his blonde hair turned red. But I recognized his blue eyes, so, you're really bad at recognizing faces, aren't you? Kakashi sighed. He's our sensei, you realize you should remember his face better. But you must really be Obito, obviously. Obito grinned. There was a moment of silence as Kakashi assessed this information. The reaction was quite interesting. Oh, come on! I want a camera! Obito cried, crossing his arms. This face is priceless. Even though we can only see your eye, it's still cool. With your slightly deformed face and wide eye that's starting to water, you went back to normal. Kakashi coughed, slightly embarrassed. Anyways, why are you here? Well, I don't really get it. Obito shrugged. A couple years ago, there was this girl, and apparently she was God, and she thought Namikaze Minato was cool, and she sent me here. Kakashi blinked. What? Huh? Naruto frowned, furrowing his eyebrows. Like I said, I don't really understand. Obito explained. So, what are you going to do now, Kakashi? Kakashi sighed. As a Konoha ninja, I technically have an obligation to report something like this to the Hokage. Obito placed a finger on his head. Let's see. What was that you said during one of the D-ranks? Something like, those who. I got it, already. Kakashi twitched. You're playing on my conscience, aren't you? Well, it's working, it should be. Obito nodded. After all, you're the one who's blaming yourself for my death. Fine. Kakashi sighed in defeat. I'll keep this from the Hokage, at least from now. But why can we suddenly hear you? I don't know. Obito shrugged. Well, keep quiet when there's people around. Kakashi advised. We don't want other people asking around. I'm sure Sasuke and Sakura are getting suspicious as well. I get it. Obito said. Well, you two can go now. Kakashi smiled. K. Naruto grinned. See you, Kakashi. Obito waved goodbye, although, yet again, Kakashi couldn't see him. God, the young girl looked down at the two of them. So? It's getting interesting, right? The girl smirked. Don't you think, Shinigami-san? The Shinigami, who was gazing down at the human world next to God's side. I suppose. The Shinigami admitted. But not anywhere interesting enough to let Namake's Minato go. Oh, it's just starting. The girl said. The turning point will be, the Shinigami narrowed his eyes. If he stays in Konoha or not. If that black-haired one stays in Konoha, fate will be diverted enough to interest me. Ooh, that'll be difficult. The girl winced, but if Naruto and Obito team up, maybe they could do it. Perhaps. The Shinigami said. Or perhaps not. Come on, it's fun, isn't it? The girl grinned. You did not tell the ghost about what happens to ghosts that stay in the human world? The Shinigami asked. Of course not. The girl said. That wouldn't be fun, would it? Besides, he'll find out, soon enough. The Shinigami turned his head back towards the window to the human world. I suppose you're right. Hey, team! Naruto said cheerfully, walking into the room. Dope. Sasuke said back, automatically, I want to say something. Obito thought. He looked up at the ceiling and clenched his fists. I want to comment so badly. Naruto, what did Kakashi-sensei want to talk to you about? Sakura asked. Oh, nothing. Naruto grinned. Kakashi-sensei just wanted to know what happened during the fight with Haku. Sasuke grunted. Naruto. I had something to ask you. What, team? Naruto said, still cheerful. Why are you so cheerful? Obito thought, covering his mouth with his hand to avoid speaking. Did you defeat Haku? Sasuke asked. Well, not really. Naruto said. After Sakura died, it went a little blank for a while. Then I went back to normal, at least for a bit. But after you died, I lost it. But after you died, I just lost it. But I remember everything. I kicked Haku out of those ice mirrors, then more or less defeated him. He wanted me to kill him. What? Sakura blinked in shock. Why? He said a broken tool was useless to Zabuza. Naruto said. So, he wanted me to kill him. Without Zabuza, he didn't have a meaning to life. Sasuke blinked. If I couldn't kill Itachi, would I have a meaning to my life? But then, the mist cleared. Naruto continued. Haku saw Kakashi-sensei about to kill Zabuza with some sort of lightning jutsu. So, he jumped in front of Zabuza and took that lightning jutsu in his chest. I see. Sasuke placed his hands together. Technically, Kakashi killed Haku. Yup. Naruto grinned. You're a good storyteller, Naruto. Obito fell on the floor and pounded the floor with his hands. Oh. I want to say that so bad. Naruto looked at Obito in the corner of his eyes and raised an eyebrow. Inari and Tazuna looked at Team 7 at the bridge. Thanks to you, we managed to finish the bridge, Tazuna said. But this is super sad. Naruto smiled, but still sadly. Don't worry. We'll visit Dadabayo, Kakashi smiled. Thank you for everything. Inari's eyes started to tear. You. Better. Naruto's eyes started to tear as well. You're sad, right? You can cry. No way. Inari retorted, his voice cracking a bit. But you can cry, Naruto. Fine. Naruto said, flipping around. Later. Inari said, reaching out to Naruto. Behind Naruto, Inari was crying fiercely. Meanwhile, Naruto was crying fiercely as well. You two are like twins, Sakura thought. Obito looked at the two of them and sweat dropped. Seriously, you're the exact same. Woo-hoo. Naruto grinned. We're back. I'm afraid I can't go back to my house just yet, Kakashi said. I need to report this to the Hokage. But you guys can go back. Okay. See ya, Kakashi-sensei. Naruto grinned. Bye, Kakashi-sensei. Sakura said. Sasuke grunted. Obito pointed towards Kakashi and mimed going with him. Naruto blinked and nodded. Sasuke looked at Naruto. Naruto. What? Naruto asked. Do you? Sasuke looked at Naruto. Do you have a Kekii Genkai? What? Naruto cried. During the fight with Haku, your eyes were red for a bit. Sasuke narrowed his eyes. During that time, you were much stronger than usual. Red eyes? Naruto thought in confusion. It couldn't be. Kyuubi? Naruto smiled nervously at Sasuke. Are you sure it wasn't your imagination, team? Anyhow, see you. He stuffed his hands in his pockets and headed towards his apartment. Sasuke looked at Naruto. He's hiding something. At first he seemed confused, but later he seemed to figure out what it might be. Naruto was an orphan, I believe, so it's not unlikely that he has some sort of Kekkei Genkai. But what sort? Kakashi sighed as he got into his apartment. Nah. Kakashi, Obito said. What dash? Kakashi tripped on his feet and fell on the floor. Obito? You went with me? Of course. We can finally talk. I've got tons of things to complain to you about. Obito grinned. Kakashi sat on a chair and sighed again. Yes? What sort of things? 1. Stop obsessing about me. And Sensei. And everyone else who's dead. Obito retorted. Obsessing? Kakashi blinked. I've seen you talk to the memorial stone. Talking to stones is the first sign of insanity, you know. Obito smirked. No, the first sign of insanity is referring to yourself in the third person. Kakashi corrected. Whatever. Anyhow, stop obsessing. Obito ordered. Sure, I'm dead, and you didn't keep your promise to me to keep Rin safe. But seriously, if Rin's already dead, I'd rather have my friend have a good life without obsessing about a broken promise. Got it? You better. Kakashi looked at the spot he thought Obito was. Got it? Obito repeated. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, yes, you're my friend. Fine. Kakashi I smiled. Obito's gotten Bozier. But it's nice to have him back. 2. Why don't you actually teach your team something? Obito retorted. You haven't taught them anything. Kakashi's sweat dropped. That is, seriously. I could understand not wanting to teach Sasuke, him being a stupid little Uchiha. Obito started. Obito, you know that you're an Uchiha? Kakashi pointed out. Yes, but let's just ignore that for now. Obito grinned. Anyways, Naruto is Minato-sensei's son, so why don't you actually teach him something? You are called the copy ninja Kakashi, after all. You've apparently copied over 1,000 jutsus, after all. Okay. Kakashi said. You don't have to be so sarcastic, Obito grinned. Well then, I'll be going. Bye. Kakashi paused, waited for a bit, then made his way towards the bathroom. Obito followed him. I'll see under that mask today, Obito. Are you still there? Kakashi I smiled. I'll have you know that I washed my mask while it's still on my face. What? Obito complained. That's no fun. He left the apartment and headed back towards Naruto's apartment. Kakashi smirked. As if he took his mask off. Chapter 18. Kakashi steps up, with Obito to help. Kakashi scratched his head as he looked at the 3 genin in front of him. Kakashi-sensei, why do you call us here today? Naruto asked. We already finished our D ranks for today, right? Obito smiled. Is Kakashi going to finally train them? He better, after how I've been ranting at him ever since Kakashi learned I was here. Kakashi sighed. Obito's been ranting at me for days, about how Sasuke's my only relative. Sure, he might be annoying, like most Uchihas, but it's the thought that counts. Naruto's Minato-sensei's son. Seriously. Stop being so lazy. Sakura, She's your student, because I'm going to train you. Kakashi I smiled. I should have done this a long time ago anyways. The chunin exams are soon, and I was planning to enter them in them. Training? What sort of training? Sakura asked. First things first, Naruto, can you teach Sasuke the water walking exercise? Kakashi asked. Sure. Naruto blinked. Sasuke grunted. I don't really want to be taught anything from him though. After you teach Sasuke the water walking exercise, I want the 2 of you to practice water walking and tree climbing for 2 hours straight. Kakashi continued. What? Naruto cried. Sasuke blinked and looked up at Kakashi. During the wave mission, I let you do your own training, because we didn't have much time. Kakashi explained. But you should be really improving your chakra control, which is why I want you to do this. I want you to do this every day. After those 2 hours, you can do whatever training you want. I'm sure you'll be able to tell the difference after a couple of weeks. Sasuke and Naruto looked at Kakashi with a blank face. Well? Go! Kakashi I smiled, shooing them away. There's a stream there, Naruto. You can teach Sasuke the water walking there. Obito blinked. What about Sakura? Naruto and Sasuke ran off to the stream, naturally getting into a race. Sensei? What about me? Sakura asked. Ah, yes. Kakashi looked at Sakura. Sakura. I'm going to say this right out, Sakura gulped. I don't think you would make a good frontline ninja, like Naruto and Sasuke. Kakashi explained. You don't have the sort of chakra and recklessness that they do. Obito's sweat dropped. Recklessness? I see. Sakura looked down to the ground in sadness. So, even my sensei thinks I'm useless. With your good chakra control, you'd probably make a better medic ninja. Kakashi decided. Huh? Sakura blinked up at Kakashi in confusion. Having a medic ninja on a team would be useful. Kakashi continued. Of course, that's only if you want to become one. I want to become useful. I want to help Sasuke-kun. I don't want to be a deadweight to Naruto, the dobe. Sakura thought for a second, then looked at Kakashi with determination in her eyes. I want to become a medic ninja. Really? Kakashi blinked, but he wasn't that surprised. I'll introduce you to a medic ninja I know later. But currently, I want to improve your taijutsu. Taijutsu? Sakura asked. Both Naruto's and Sasuke's taijutsu is quite good. To tell you the truth, Sasuke's taijutsu is better. He was taught by the Uchiha originally, then improved on it with the Academy taijutsu. Kakashi explained. Naruto learned his taijutsu from the Academy, then improved on it by taijutsu from scrolls. Obito got a thoughtful expression on his face. Since Naruto improved on his taijutsu with my Uchiha taijutsu, and Sasuke improved on his Uchiha taijutsu with the Academy taijutsu, isn't their taijutsu quite similar? Even if you want to be a medic ninja, the bare truth is that your taijutsu sucks. Kakashi continued, scratching his head. You need to improve it. So, I'm going to help you, Sakura nodded. But Kakashi-sensei, why did you decide to do this all of a sudden? Obito smiled and waved. That's me. Because of me, Kakashi looked nervous. Oh, I mean that wave trip. That shook me. Oh, I get it. Sakura nodded. So what are we going to do? Well, show me your basic stance for now. Kakashi smiled. Sakura dropped into a basic academy stance. Good if you were an academy student. First things first. Kakashi got ready to fix Sakura's taijutsu. Sakura didn't know why, but she suddenly got a chill. Obito floated behind Naruto and Sasuke. After finishing the training exercise Kakashi had assigned them, they didn't have enough chakra to train. Well, at least Sasuke didn't. Naruto had Kage Bunshin's training since the morning, so he didn't want to use up all his chakra, in case they poofed out. Obito had advised Naruto to start using Kage Bunshins to help his training. Since he could make so many of them, it would be a waste not to use them. Flashback start. Huh? Kage Bunshins? Naruto blinked. Yeah. You can make so many, you should use them to help your training. Obito cried. Training? Naruto blinked again. He was still tired from the wave mission, and couldn't do anything but repeat what Obito said. Yeah. Obito grinned. Naruto absent-mindedly munched on a ramen noodle from the cup ramen he was eating. I don't get it. How does Kage Bunshin no Jutsu help? You know that you get the memories of the Kage Bunshins when they disperse, right? Obito asked. Uh-huh. Naruto nodded. So, if you make a bunch of Kage Bunshins and make them train. Obito grinned. When they disperse, you get the memories of the training. Ah. Naruto stood up, slamming his hands on his table. The ramen cup wobbled a little. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Because I'm older than you? Obito suggested. Because I'm a ghost? Naruto muttered. Flashback end. The two of them were way too tired to complain about walking out the training grounds together. They were still slightly tired from the wave mission, as well especially Sasuke, who had been placed in momentary death. Obito blinked and spotted a white-eyed Hyuga peeking at Naruto from behind a corner. That Hyuga, wasn't she Hinata, or something like that? I think she was in Naruto's class. Meanwhile, Hinata peeked at Naruto. It's Naruto. Naruto seems tired. Is he alright? Is his sensei working him so hard? Maybe I should help him, but it's so embarrassing. Naruto when he's tired is still handsome. Hinata blushed. Obito looked at Hinata with a raised eyebrow. She just blushed. She's definitely blushing. What? Is she looking at Naruto and thinking perverted thoughts? For that matter, is she a stalker? Actually, Hinata was coming back from teamwork training with her team and just happened to see Naruto. Speaking of Naruto, Naruto yawned, then looked up. I won't be pushed down by something like this, he declared. Sasuke stood up a little straighter and glanced at Naruto. Hey, who's that there? Naruto pointed to Hinata. He walked up to Hinata. Ah, you're Hina. Hinata blushed furiously and fainted. Team. Naruto turned to Sasuke. She fainted, what should I do? What's the matter with her? Obito looked at Hinata's red face and smirked. Oh, looks like Naruto has an admirer. I have to remember to tease him about it later. Sasuke looked at Hinata with an uninterested expression. Her face is red, and she was staring at Naruto. I suppose even the Dobe has admirers. I think she'll be fine if you get away from her. Sasuke advised. Huh! Isn't that a little mean, Databeo? Naruto blinked and looked at Hinata. Obito poked Naruto and nodded, motioning for Naruto to leave. Naruto was the reason she fainted. When she wakes up, if Naruto's there, she'll just faint again. Naruto shrugged. If even Obito says so. I'm going, team. See you tomorrow. Sasuke grunted. As soon as Naruto left, Hinata woke up. Hinata looked around fiercely, and blinked up at Sasuke. Wah, You'll have trouble if you faint whenever the Dobe's around. Sasuke retorted. He turned around and walked down the opposite direction of Naruto. Hinata blushed again as she remembered Naruto being so close to her. Naruto scratched his head, sighing, as he made his way into his apartment. What's the matter, Naruto? Obito blinked curiously. Why do I have to do these annoying chakra control exercises? Naruto gripped, looking up to Obito with an unhappy face. Again? Well, when I taught you those chakra control exercises and made you practice them, you only practiced them for around 5 minutes a day. Obito admitted. That might have been a little too little. Your chakra control is very bad, still slightly below average. Kakashi has the right idea. Why do I have to do it with Sasuke anyways? Naruto continued to complain, while opening up his refrigerator and regarding its contents, because Sasuke needs to learn these chakra control exercises as well. Obito explained. He looked in the refrigerator as well. Oh joy. Looks like we have to go shopping soon. His chakra control is better than yours, but he has less chakra. These exercises will help increase his chakra and chakra control. That's what will happen with you, as well. Naruto muttered. Anyways, Hinata always is fainting. Does she have some sort of disease? Yes. Obito smirked. A disease called having a crush. Huh? What's crushing what? Naruto blinked in confusion as he took out a ramen cup out of the cupboard. Suppose I'll have ramen for dinner today. Obito rolled his eyes. Not what who? Having a crush means liking someone. Like you have a crush on Sakura. Naruto asks this information, then figured out what Obito meant. He stared at Obito. Then, Hinata likes me, correct, Obito said cheerfully, grinning. Naruto blinked. Definitely not. Googles, you have to be wrong. Denial. Obito stated. Is bad for you. Naruto ignored Obito and poured hot water into the ramen cup, and Obito glared at Naruto. How many times have I told you not to call me Goggles? Naruto pretended to think about it. About 10 million times, Databeo? That's an exaggeration. Obito rolled his eye. Anyways, Googles. Naruto started to speak, his eyes still staring at the ramen cup. He's really annoyed at me for some reason. It can't be just for teasing him about that Hyuga girl, is it? Obito frowned. Yeah, he called me Googles again. After all, you've been going to Kakashi-sensei's house a lot, right? Naruto drew his eyes away from the ramen cup and made his eyes bore into Obito's eyes. Do you have anything to do with the fact Kakashi-sensei decided to suddenly make us do chakra control exercises? Sweat drops appeared on Obito's brow. Naruto glared at Obito. Maybe? Obito suggested, looking to the side. Googles! Naruto cried. Why'd you have to do that? Well, it'll help. Obito retorted. Naruto groaned. Whatever. He opened up his ramen cup, for 3 minutes had passed. Sakura groaned as she made her way back to her house. She was black and blue. Kakashi-sensei hadn't held back. Actually, he had probably held back a lot. It was just that she was weak. Sakura recalled her academy days. She was always at the top of the class because of her written marks. But now, she knew that all that knowledge meant nothing if she couldn't use it in battle. According to Kakashi-sensei, she was way too tired to start to learn medical ninjutsu today. So, she had to go back to her house. Of course, that hadn't stopped Kakashi-sensei from stuffing a bunch of beginner medical ninjutsu scrolls in her arms while eye-smiling. That eye-smile was really annoying. Well, she didn't want to be as useless anymore. And according to Kakashi-sensei, That's what's going to happen if she continues as before. He didn't say that outright, but if she read between the lines, that's what she got. Sakura sighed as she opened the door to her house. Tadaima, O Kairi! Sakura's mom called out. She came out of a room, holding a laundry basket. Sakura! What happened? Oh, just training. Sakura placed a smile on her face. Mom and Dad don't need to worry. You know, I was always against you becoming a ninja. Sakura's mom worried. I suppose there's no way they'll not worry. I'm fine, Mom. Sakura insisted. I'm going to be in my room. Sakura quickly walked up the stairs to her room, then promptly sighed. Why can't she respect my decision? Although, I have to admit I aren't that good of a ninja. But that's going to change. Sakura frowned in determination and opened up the first of the scrolls Kakashi had given her. Medical Ninjutsu for Beginners, declared the title. Sakura's sweat dropped. Well, at least it doesn't say for dummies. Sasuke made his way into his apartment. He was doing some training on the side, and he realized that his chakra control was getting better. But it still wasn't enough to beat him. Sasuke sat down on a slightly worn-down chair and leaned back. He thought about his teammates. Sakura, she was definitely useless. Perhaps she might get a little better if she worked hard with Kakashi. Kakashi probably realized that she was useless as well, so that was why he was helping him. Definitely a good idea. The team was just going to go down if there was a deadweight. Speaking of deadweights, Naruto. The dead last. Who wasn't actually the dead last? Who defeated Haku, who he couldn't defeat? Who, according to Kakashi and Zabuza, was something called a Jinchuriki or had something called a Jinchuriki, and appeared to have some sort of Kekkai Genkai? Who had a wind chakra nature, which was very rare in Konoha. All in all, Naruto was the most confusing one. But he would figure him out, eventually. That was guaranteed. To gain the Mangekyo Sharingan, one must kill your closest friend. Itachi's voice suddenly echoed in Sasuke's mind. Sasuke started sweating fiercely. Why did I remember it? His words at this time. Closest friend. Naruto. Sasuke shook his head, making his face expressionless. I don't have any friends. I cannot gain the Mangekyo Sharingan. Correct. Correct? Chapter 19. Enter Sangenin. A fight with words. Kakashi smiled under his mask, as he looked at the 3 genin in front of him. It had been a couple of weeks since he had started taking their training seriously. They still all hated D ranks, and their teamwork wasn't perfect. Okay, it wasn't too good, but at least their teamwork had gotten a little better. Naruto and Sasuke had gone from hating each other's guts to tolerating each other. Sakura had gone from treating Naruto like trash to giving him a grudging respect, and from placing Sasuke on a high pedestal where he couldn't do anything wrong, to realizing that he was human too. Sasuke-kun, do you want to go on a date after the missions today? Sakura asked, letting out some hearts. Okay, maybe not the last one. But she had gotten better as a kunoichi. Kakashi had worked with Sakura nearly every day for the last 2 weeks, and her taijutsu had gotten to the passable state. She had started to practice medical ninja with some of the hospital ninja. They weren't that happy with it as first, but they owed Kakashi some favors. Besides, it turned out that Sakura had some talent with medical ninjutsu, although she still wasn't good enough to heal someone. I had only been a couple of weeks. After all, I suppose I should show up now. Actually, my memorial stone time has gone down by a lot. I don't need to talk to Obito with it anymore. Kakashi poofed in front of the 3 genin. You're late. Sakura and Naruto cried, pointing at Kakashi. Sakura hit Naruto on his head. So were you, Kakashi. I smiled. That happens every day. So, what are we going to do today? Naruto asked, rubbing his head. Me and Sasuke already did the chakra control exercises. Sasuke and I, Kakashi corrected automatically. Well, let's see. He looked up at the sky. A bird flew across it. Kakashi's eye widened. Already? Kakashi looked at his students and I smiled. I just remembered something important to do. You don't have to do anything today, unless you want to train yourself. Bye. Kakashi shined away. What? Naruto and Sakura cried. After we had to wait an hour. Sakura retorted, shaking her head while sighing. Yeah. Naruto agreed. Sakura hit Naruto on his head again. You only waited 5 minutes. Sakura crossed her arms as Naruto nursed his 2 bumps on his head. Sasuke sighed. Naruto flipped around to stare at Sasuke. Did you just sigh? Sasuke grunted. Whatever. Naruto rolled his eyes. I'm going to go train. He walked over into the forest. Sasuke grunted again, heading in the opposite direction of Naruto. Sakura looked at the retreating backs of her 2 teammates and sighed. Why can't they get along? Well, I suppose Naruto is bright and cheerful, and Sasuke-kun is somber and cool. They're opposites. Still, they're teammates, aren't they? Sakura winced as she remembered how she often treated Naruto. Then again, Kakashi walked into a room with a number of chunin and jonin. Hey, Kakashi? Azuma lifted up a hand. What's happened? You're only a few minutes late. Even I can't be so late to an important meeting. Kakashi smiled and took his place next to Azuma and in front of the Sandaime. The Sandaime sighed resignedly. I'm glad that you were not too late to this meeting. But I would prefer for you to not be late. Sorry. Kakashi said. Anyways, since Kakashi had finally made his appearance, the Sandaime looked at the rows of ninja in front of him. Let us start the meeting. There were murmurs of agreement. Now I am sure you all know why I called you here today. The chunin exams. The Sandaime stated. First of all, among the rookie teams, who would like to nominate their team? Azuma put up his hand. I, Sarutobi Azuma, nominate Nara Shikamaru, Yamanaka Ino, and Akimichi Tsuji for the chunin exams. Kurenai put up her hand next. I, Kurenai Yuhi, nominate Hyuga Hinata, Inazuka Kiba, and Aburame Shino for the chunin exams. Kakashi blinked. Looks like my turn next. I, Kakashi Hataki, nominate Hareno Sakura, Uchiha Sasuke, and Uzumaki Naruto for the chunin exams. There was a lot of muttering at that. All 3 rookie teams for the chunin exams? Isn't that a little? Irika stood up straight. Kakashi-san, I knew all these children at the academy. They were my students. I am sure that they aren't ready yet. Kakashi looked at Irika. They aren't your students anymore. They're soldiers under my command. Soldiers? Irika exclaimed angrily. I took the chunin exams when I was 7. Kakashi retorted mildly. They're different from you. Irika glared at Kakashi. You said that you knew him. Kakashi looked at Irika, raising an eyebrow. But did you really know Naruto? Naruto was the dope. Even with the 2 of the best in the class helping him, there's no way he's ready. Irika cried, shaking his head. The chunin exams has deaths. And killing. I realize you may be worried about Naruto, Kakashi stated. But although you may know much about his personality and attitude, you don't know a thing about his strength. You just want to kill him. Irika's eyes bored into Kakashi with anger. Because of that, Kakashi twitched. I do not wish to kill Naruto. I assure you. The kind that doesn't make a difference. The Sandaime coughed. Irika and Kakashi looked to the side, slightly embarrassed. Irika. I wouldn't have placed Kakashi as his team's sensei if I didn't believe that he'd treat them all equally. The Sandaime chided. Naruto is his sensei's son, after all. Kakashi is probably one of the only jonin that would treat Naruto well. But you do have a point. Irika blinked in surprise. It's true that there's many rookies nominated for these chunin exams. The Sandaime agreed. Which is why there will be a special preliminary exams. That you can do. Me? Irika blinked again. Obito sighed. They were still in a reasonably busy street, so he couldn't talk. This is so boring. Why did people other than Naruto start to hear me? And geez, Naruto, weren't you going to train? Well, I guess your Kage Bunshin are, but... Naruto turned around, rolling his eyes. He crouched down and stared at a cardboard rock. Konoha Maru. For the last time, rocks aren't rectangular, and they don't have eye holes. Naruto blinked and jumped back, his ninja instincts coming in. Fireworks came out of the box a split second after Naruto jumped away. Big, thick smoke came out, and from it 3 Scylla heads appeared. There was a lot of coughing. Cough. Konoha Maru, cough. Chan, didn't you do it on the fireworks? Moegi asked, coughing every few syllables. Yeah, cough, sniff. Udan agreed, his nose dripping as usual. The smoke gradually cleared out. Moegi. An academy ninja with the Moegi started the chant for the 3 of them. Naruto ignored her and promptly cut Moegi off. What in the world do you think you're doing? Boss, you promised to play ninja with us today. Konoha Maru complained. Fireworks like that are dangerous. Naruto chided. You shouldn't use them unless you're going to use them for pranks. Obito's sweat dropped. You shouldn't use it then, either, though I have to admit it's tempting sometimes. Naruto blinked for a moment, taking in the goggles that Moegi, Konoha Maru, and Udan were wearing. Those goggles, You noticed, Kore? Konoha Maru grinned. We tried to find the same goggles as you, but they weren't sold. So, we just found one similar. He tapped his orange goggles on his forehead. The design was slightly different from Naruto's. You've started a trend. Moegi nodded, smiling. Many students wear these goggles now. Naruto scratched his head. You said that I would play ninja with you? Yes. More precisely, I believe that a Kage Bunshin said that you would play ninja with us. Udon clarified, sniffing again. Those Kage Bunshins, doing things without asking. Naruto thought, grumbling inaudible words under his breath. A ninja playing ninja? Sakura walked up from behind Naruto. Seriously, Naruto. Sakura-chan. Where were you? Naruto asked. Konohamaru whistled. Who's this girl, boss? Your girlfriend? Naruto paused. Well, if I lied and said that Sakura-chan was my girlfriend, I would probably get hurt by Sakura-chan. No. She's just my teammate. Naruto smiled, his smile crooked. Sakura-chan's scary, after all. Obito nodded knowledgeably. Good move, Naruto. I was in a similar situation once, and Rin promptly hit me with a pan. Oh, of course. Konohamaru nodded, crossing his arms. This pink-haired, flat-chested. Konohamaru continued to blather, unsuspecting of the coming danger. Sakura got a twitch on her face, and clenched her fists. Obito shook his head at Konohamaru's idiocy. Konohamaru. Naruto started, looking at Konohamaru with a serious expression on his face. HM? Konohamaru looked up at Naruto, confused. Run. Away. Naruto stated. Konohamaru noticed the flaming Sakura in front of him, and stepped back. You, little. Sakura turned her head to the side and smiled a very scary smile. Konohamaru ran away, Udon and Moegi following him. Come back here! Sakura cried, clenching her fist. Naruto sighed, following them to their inevitable fate. But fate appeared to be not as set as Naruto thought, for Konohamaru bumped into a sand genin that we all know, Kankuro. Kankuro picked up Konohamaru and glared at him. What do you think you're doing? Konohamaru whimpered in face of Kankuro's glare. Don't cause trouble, Kankuro. Temari suggested. We're in a different village, HN? I'm irritated. It's my choice what I do, right? Kankuro glared at Konohamaru again. And I feel like hurting this kid. Konohamaru looked at Kankuro with a scared expression. Naruto caught up to Konohamaru. Hey! You! Let him go! Kankuro looked at the leaf headband on Naruto's forehead. Huh? A leaf ninja? Let him go, huh? Make me. Help me, boss! Konohamaru cried. Naruto glared at Kankuro. Of course. Obito looked at Naruto's face and winced for Kankuro. Naruto let out noticeable killer intent, as he played around with a kunai. If you hurt Konohamaru, I won't forgive you. Obito winced again. Naruto was really scarred by the wave mission. He's more protective of his comrades. Kankuro stepped back, his eyes widening. This blonde-haired kid, he's dangerous. This feeling, it reminds me of Gaara. Nevertheless, I'd better not antagonize him, at least now. Okay. Kankuro placed Konohamaru on the ground. Konohamaru promptly ran to Naruto, and hid behind him. Boss! Konohamaru whispered. Konohamaru-chan, are you alright? Moegi asked, worried. Konohamaru nodded. Sakura looked at Naruto with surprise. Naruto's. That was actually a little cool. Naruto glared at Kankuro. You're Sand Ninja, right? What are you doing here, Databeo? The chunin exams. Kankuro stated. Huh? Naruto blinked. Kankuro's sweat dropped. For someone that felt so dangerous, he's sure an idiot. Temari stepped up from behind Kankuro. She had felt that killer intent as well. The chunin exams are an international event for, as the name suggests, promotion to chunin. Temari explained. My team came to Konoha for that. Oh. Naruto nodded, satisfied with the explanation. So, your third teammate is that guy in the tree? Kankuro and Temari whipped their heads to the tree and their eyes widened as they spotted Gaara. He noticed Gaara? Gaara came down from the tree, on a bed of sand. Obito's sweat dropped. Did he have to come down on a bed of sand? Couldn't he just jump? Gaara looked at Kankuro with a withering expression. Don't do things that may cause shame to the sand. Kankuro paled and stepped back. I'm sorry, Gaara. Gaara turned to Naruto. I'm afraid my teammate has caused you trouble. Don't worry about it, Databeo. Naruto grinned. As long as Konohamaru's alright, are you? Konohamaru nodded. If you had hurt the Hokage's grandson, it would have caused an international incident. Sakura retorted. Kankuro's eyes widened. Hokage's grandson? Gaara looked at Kankuro with another withering glare. What is your name, blonde-haired one? Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto cried. I am Sabaka no Gaara. Gaara stated. He turned around. I will see you in the chunin exams. Yeah. Definitely. Naruto retorted, pointing at Gaara. Dope. Sasuke walked up from behind Naruto, rolling his eyes. Kakashi hasn't even told us if we're going into the chunin exams or not, team. Naruto glared at Sasuke. Why'd you have to come here? Sasuke stood next to Naruto, then regarded Gaara. Who are you? You seem to be a Sangenin. He's Gaara, Naruto explained. The two behind him are his teammates, and they're here for the chunin exams. Gaara turned his head around to look at Sasuke. You, are this Uzumaki Naruto's teammate? Yes. Sasuke smirked. This guy looks strong. If I go into the chunin exams, I'll be able to fight with guys like this. Kakashi better be nominated us. I am Uchiha Sasuke. Uchiha? Gaara commented. He turned his head back forwards, barely suppressing his bloodthirst. I shall see you in the exams as well. Let us go, Kankuro Temari. Naruto blinked at the retreating backs of the Sangenin, then turned his gaze towards Sasuke. Why are you here? Sasuke scoffed. I didn't come on purpose. Naruto crossed his arms. Anyway. Sakura-chan, want to go on a date? Obito rolled his eye. You had to say that, didn't you? No. Sakura hit Naruto's head. Sasuke-kun, do you want to go a date? And Sakura, you're the same. But looking at this scene, it reminds me of Team Minato. Sasuke, the cool, brooding, genius like Kakashi. Sakura, the girl that likes Sasuke and doesn't like Naruto. Plus, now she's trying to become a medic nin like Rin. And of course, Naruto, the cheerful, not as a genius, ninja like me. Still, speaking of Rin, I want to know how she died. Is it in the Kyuubi attack? As long as Kakashi didn't kill Rin or anything, it's not like I'll blame him. And of course Kakashi didn't kill Rin, he's just a brooding idiot with a habit for looking into the past instead of the future. Sasuke grunted and left, ignoring Sakura. Sakura sighed. I'm going to go practice my medical ninjutsu. I suppose I'll see you tomorrow, Naruto. Yup. Naruto grinned. After waving goodbye to Konohamaru and company, Naruto stuffed his hands into his pockets and walked down a side street. Of course, as fate would have it, he had to bump into Sasuke again. They promptly glared at each other, creating a small fireworks display. Obito smirked, regarding the scene. Just like me and Kakashi, in the old days. Dope. Sasuke muttered. Team. Naruto muttered back. The sparks did not stop. I'll have you know that I could beat you in a fight any day. Oh yeah? Dream on. Sasuke retorted, increasing his glare power. A few days ago, Kakashi had forbid them to spar. Mostly, because Naruto and Sasuke's idea of a spar was fighting until the other fell unconscious, which is why they still didn't know who would beat the other in a full-blown fight. Futon Kazino Yaiba no Jutsu. Naruto snapped. Wind style, wind sword technique. Obito quietly shut himself up. Naruto wasn't making a hand seal or anything, so what was he thinking? Although Obito had no idea what Naruto was trying to do, to Sasuke it was clear as day. I dodged that, then hit you with a katon, Gakaki no Jutsu. Sasuke replied. Fire style, grand fireball technique. Futon, Fudate no Jutsu. Naruto said. Wind style, wind shield technique. Then I'd use the time given to me by the wind shield to Kawarini, then make a bunch of Kage Bunshins. Block the Kage Bunshins that attack me. Sasuke retorted. Then destroy them. While you're distracted by the Kage Bunshins, hit you with a Futon, Dei no Jutsu. Wind style, great hand push technique. Sasuke scoffed slightly at the name. Some jutsus don't have good names. Well, what about Kakashi-sensei's hiding like a mole technique? Naruto pointed out. Sasuke grunted. The dobe had a point, unfortunately. Use Kawarimi to avoid the jutsu. Then Katon, Gakaki no Jutsu, dodge the technique, throw kunai at you. Naruto said back. Obito blinked. Are they doing a fight with words? That's weird. I guess they were trying to find a way to fight without breaking Kakashi's order. But this fight'll go on forever. I guess it's the thought that counts, though. Meanwhile, Iruka, who was hiding on a ledge close to Sasuke and Naruto, was in absolute confusion. Naruto and Sasuke seemed to be saying some jutsu names, but Obito yawned and looked up at the sky. Hurry up and get bored. Just then, Obito noticed Iruka, who was hiding on a ledge. He frowned. Is that Iruka? Obito floated up to Naruto, who was still in a fierce word fight with Sasuke, and whispered to Naruto. Iruka-sensei's following us. Naruto blinked and looked up. Just a sec. Iruka-sensei, what are you doing? Iruka's eyes widened. Naruto noticed me? Sasuke looked up as well and noticed Iruka. What is it, Iruka? Iruka jumped down. Well, your sensing skills have gotten better, at least. But what are you doing? Naruto repeated, staring at Iruka in confusion. Iruka scratched his head. Well, if they've noticed me, I guess I might as well tell them. A special preliminary exam for the chunin exams. Iruka admitted. Kakashi nominated you guys, but since you're still rookies, Hokage-sama asked me to assess if you're ready for the chunin exams. Naruto put up his hand. Question. Does going on an A-rank mission and defeating the demon of the mist subordinate Haku count? How about getting the Sharingan? Sasuke muttered. A-rank? Iruka exclaimed. How did that happen? It was supposed to be C-rank, but the rank went up. Naruto explained. Iruka coughed. I'm going to be talking to Hokage-sama and Kakashi later. Well, anyways, I need to assess you. I know Kage Bunshin, Kawarimi, Henge, Kaze no Yaiba, Kaze no Nawa, Fudate, Kaze no Erasure, and Dayad. Naruto retorted. Is that enough techniques? It's not the techniques. Iruka cried. It's how you use them. We're both more than ready for the chunin exams. Sasuke muttered, looking up at Iruka. But... Iruka hesitated. I get that you're worried about me. Naruto retorted. But I'll be fine, Databeo. Iruka looked at Naruto's determined face. Then he looked at Sasuke's impassive, yet visibly determined face. Iruka groaned and scratched his head. I give up. I suppose I'll let you go into the chunin exams. You seem to have a number of techniques and skills. I hope your teamwork is good. Sasuke grunted. Naruto retorted. Dream on, Iruka. These two would only work together if one of them died. Like with me and Kakashi. Obito thought. I hope they become friends without having to have one of them die. Iruka scratched his head again, then turned around to leave. I still have to test the other rookies. I suppose I'll test their teammate Sakura next. Chapter 20, Elemental Chakra, The Power of Youth. Naruto waved at Sakura and Sasuke with a smile. Hi! Naruto grinned. Morning. As soon as Sakura got close enough, she promptly hit Naruto on the head. You're late. Oh, Sakura-chan. Naruto groaned, rubbing his bump on his head. This happens all the time. That doesn't make it better. Sakura snapped. Sasuke grunted, looking up at Naruto. Dobe. Team. Naruto retorted, smirking. Kakashi appeared in a swirl of leaves. Hello, everyone. You're late. Sakura and Naruto cried. Sakura hit Naruto on the head again, creating a double bump. So were you. Naruto muttered bad things under his breath, rubbing his bump again. Obito shook his head. Naruto, you shouldn't say things like that. Well, even though it's Kakashi and my fault that you're always late. Wait. For that matter, where did you learn that sort of words? So, what are we going to do today, Kakashi-sensei? Naruto asked curiously. First things first. Kakashi took out 3 pieces of paper out of his pocket. I nominated the 3 of you for the chunin exams. These are the application forms. Naruto took the form, looking at it with a wide grin. Thanks, Kakashi-sensei. Tons. He jumped over to Kakashi and hugged him. Hey, let go. Kakashi muttered, pushing Naruto away. He seemed embarrassed. Naruto let go Kakashi, grinning. It's up to you if you want to go into the chunin exams or not. Kakashi said. Though. Naruto, Sasuke, it appears the 2 of you already made your choice. Sasuke grunted. Naruto smirked. Sakura simply looked at the application form with hesitation. If you want to take the exams, sign those papers and go to room 301 by 4 o'clock tomorrow. Now, next. Kakashi took out 2 pieces of paper. Naruto blinked. That's paper to find out your chakra nature? Yes. Since you know your chakra nature already, I guess that you might have known what this is. Kakashi nodded. Well, let's sit down for now. They all sat down. While Naruto already knows his chakra nature wins Sakura, Sasuke, you do not. Kakashi smiled. It'll be much easier to learn jutsus if you know your chakra nature. Jutsus that have your chakra nature are much easier for you to do. The power is greater, the chakra cost is less. While it's true that you can still use jutsus that aren't your chakra nature, all in all it's easier if you know your chakra nature. Then, does Sasuke have fire nature? Naruto asked curiously. Not necessarily. Kakashi explained. One of his chakra natures is definitely fire, because he's an Uchiha. All Uchihas have at least one fire chakra nature, be it the first or second. First or second? Naruto blinked in confusion, looking at Kakashi. Everyone is born with various chakra natures. Kakashi explained exasperatedly. Didn't Obito explain this? Most people can only learn up to 3. In fact, most people only learn up to 2. You can't change your natural chakra nature. Naruto nodded. Like I have wind? Yes. Kakashi I smiled. Although, you're quite an exception, wind is really rare here in Konoha. The only person who has wind nature in Konoha is Asuma. Although Minato-sensei did as well, Naruto's eyes widened in amazement. The yondaime had the same chakra type as me? Yes. His second chakra nature was water, and his third was lightning. Kakashi explained. Wait, Kakashi-sensei, your sensei was the yondaime? Sakura exclaimed. I thought I mentioned this before. Kakashi just shook his head. It doesn't matter. The point is, your chakra nature is determined by 2 factors, your genetics and your personality. Then, Kakashi-sensei, your lightning cause you're quick like lightning and have a weird hairstyle? Naruto asked curiously. Obito barely managed to hold in his laughter. Weird hairstyle, Kakashi twitched. That has nothing to do with my chakra nature. Wait, Naruto. How did you know I had lightning nature? You used a lightning technique on Haku. Naruto explained, looking slightly sad at the mention of Haku. Plus, Obito told me. Oh, I see. Kakashi I smiled. Let's guess Sakura's and Sasuke's chakra nature. Naruto, what do you think they have? Sakura-chan, I think you have earth. Naruto decided, pointing at Sakura. Huh? How come, Naruto? Sakura blinked in confusion. Because your hits really hurt, and they're really hard, like the earth. Naruto exclaimed, rubbing his bumps. Sakura twitched and made a third bump on Naruto's head. Naruto continued to rub his bump, then turned to Sasuke. I think you have fire. Since you're an Uchiha, Sasuke grunted. Naruto's probably right. As I said before, not necessarily. Kakashi said. My teammate Uchiha Obito's. Obito blinked. I had fire nature, Kakashi. Father. Obito fell down comically. Oh geez, Kakashi? Wait, for that matter, you knew father's chakra nature? Had lightning nature. Kakashi finished. Well, sitting around here talking won't make a difference. Let's just get you two to channel chakra into these pieces of paper. Both Sakura and Sasuke grabbed the paper. How does this work? Sasuke inquired. Just channel chakra into it. Naruto exclaimed. Dope. Sasuke muttered. But he did what Naruto said and promptly channeled chakra into the paper. The paper crinkled. You have lightning. Naruto exclaimed in surprise. I see. Interesting. Kakashi murmured. Obito looked at the crinkled paper. So that's one part where he's not the typical Uchiha. While it's true that some Uchiha have different chakra natures, most still have fire. On the other hand, that was one part one was a typical Uchiha. What do you have, Sakura-chan? Naruto asked, looking at Sakura's paper. Sakura poured chakra into the paper. The paper crumbled into dust. I was right, Sakura-chan, you do have earth. Naruto said triumphantly. Sakura grumbled. The last thing she wanted was for Naruto to be proved right. Okay then. Kakashi muttered. Leaf exercises then. Sakura, Sasuke, grab a leaf. They're everywhere. Hey! Kakashi-sensei, what should I do? Naruto asked, jumping up and down. Just wait a second. Sakura, since you have earth nature, you must try to crumble up that leaf with your chakra. Kakashi explained. With my chakra? Sakura exclaimed in shock. How am I supposed to do that? Well, Kakashi grabbed a leaf. I have lightning nature, so I have to basically crumple up the leaf by causing small electric shocks to go over it. Like this, the leaf crumpled up, electricity sparking on its surface. This is what you have to do, Sasuke. Kakashi said. Sakura. You, on the other hand, should try to, how to explain it? Try to feel the leaf. Feel the leaf? Sakura looked at the leaf she had grabbed. How am I supposed to feel it? Then, sort of, twist, and it should crumble up. Kakashi I smiled. Well, try it out. After both Sasuke and Sakura had been introduced to leaf crumpling and crumbling, respectively, Kakashi turned to Naruto. Naruto, if I remember correctly, you couldn't do the Bunshin, correct? Only the Kage Bunshin? Kakashi asked. Can you try to do the Bunshin now? Naruto blinked. Okay. Bunshin no Jutsu. Next to Naruto appeared 2 proper Bunshins. I did it! Woohoo! Naruto did a happy dance. Kakashi I smiled. See? Those chakra control exercises helped, right? Yeah. Naruto grinned. Obito scratched his head. I guess so. Now for what to teach you. Kakashi scratched his cheek, deep in thought. You already know more than enough wind techniques. Can you teach me Shunshin? It's so cool! Naruto exclaimed. Kakashi looked at Naruto. That needs good chakra control. Why do you want to learn it? Because it's like teleportation. Naruto cried. It's cool, Kakashi sighed. You do know it's not actual teleportation? It's just high-speed movement. Yeah. Naruto grinned. But it's still cool. I suppose it's still a D-rank technique. I guess I can teach you. Kakashi smiled at Naruto. Now, place your hands in a ram seal. Obito looked at Naruto and Kakashi. I wonder if Naruto managed to learn it? Well, it's a necessary technique for any ninja. Naruto scratched out his name and various other information on the chunin exam application form. Hey team, did you fill yours out yet? Naruto demanded Sasuke. HN. Of course, Dobe. Sasuke said irritably. He was annoyed that he couldn't get the leaf crumpling down yet. How about you, Sakura-chan? Naruto asked Sakura, flipping around to face Sakura, who was standing next to him. Oh? I didn't fill it in yet. Sakura stammered out. Oh. You should, Sakura-chan. Naruto exclaimed. If you wait too long you might lose the paper. After all, you should become a chunin. What? Sakura blinked. Because you're really smart. Naruto cried. Plus, your genjutsu skills are really good too. I suck at genjutsu. You agree with me, right, Sasuke? Sasuke grunted. I suppose. I agree with you on both points. Especially the second part. Dobe. Obito laughed quietly. It's true. He can't even get out of a genjutsu if he gets caught in one. I tried to teach him how to dispel. But it's hard if he can't actually try it out on an actual genjutsu. Team. Naruto muttered. Sakura blinked again, slower. I always thought that I was useless. And you're learning medical ninjutsu, right, Sakura-chan? Naruto exclaimed, moving his hands around, gesturing at Sakura. Medical ninjutsu would be quite useful. Even if you can't use it yet. Sasuke grunted. You should take the exams, Sakura. Sakura looked at the application form in her hands. She frowned in determination. But Naruto's convinced me. Sasuke-kun has praised me too. I'll take the exams. Sakura grabbed a pen and scratched out her name on the paper. Sakura. Ha, are you? No. Naruto grinned at Sasuke. Sasuke looked back at Naruto, with a slight twitch on his mouth that could be considered a smile. Then they realized who they were smiling at, promptly flipped around, and scowled. Obito looked at the two of them and sighed. Patience. I just hope they become friends before one of them dies. Naruto ran up to Sasuke and Sakura, waving. Hey Sakura, Sasuke. Sasuke looked at Naruto in surprise. You're not that late. We planned to meet here at 2, and it's only 2:30, whatever. Shut up, team. Naruto muttered, scratching his head. It's Obito's fault. He bugged me until I came. Be thankful for small miracles. Sakura cried, smiling. Right, Sasuke-kun? Sasuke grunted. Let's just go in already. The three of them walked into the building, to room 301. There, they promptly saw Lee getting beaten up by Kotetsu and Izumo, who were blocking the door. Lee fell to the floor, rubbing his cheek. Pathetic. Kotetsu sneered, under a henge of a genin. And you're trying to take the chunin exams? Horrible. A genin muttered. You're just a little kid too. Izumo retorted. Yeah? Kotetsu nodded. Please, let us through. Tenten cried, an unhappy expression on her face. That's too harsh. Another genin whispered loudly. Huh? Harsh? Kotetsu raised an eyebrow. Listen, kid, this is our kindness. The chunin exams aren't easy. We've taken it 3 times straight. There's tons of people who end up quitting being a shinobi. Izumo explained, leaning back on the door. Not to mention the people who die. Plus, chunins often become captains of teams. Kotetsu said, smirking. The death of a comrade, the failure of a mission, that's all the captain's responsibility. And you kids think you can pass? Izumo scoffed haughtily. All we're doing is thinning out people who are going to fail anyhow. Kotetsu shrugged, gesturing at the genin in front of him with his hands. What's wrong with that? I agree. Sasuke said, walking up closer to Kotetsu and Izumo. Sakura hung around behind Sasuke, while Naruto stood right next to him. But could you remove the genjutsu? I want to get to the 3rd floor. There was some muttering at that. So you noticed, as expected. Kotetsu muttered. Kakashi's kids, huh? Sakura, you noticed, right? Sasuke asked, turning to Sakura. I don't expect the dope with his non-existent genjutsu skills too, but, hey! Naruto complained. Well? Did you notice? Sasuke blinked. Naruto looked to the ground. My point made. Sasuke rolled his eyes. Obito snickered, earning himself a glare from Naruto. Of course I noticed, Sasuke-kun. Sakura smiled. This is the second floor. Impressive, Kotetsu said, starting to undo the genjutsu. Can you undo your henge too? Naruto interrupted Kotetsu. Kotetsu and Izumo froze, staring at Naruto in shock. Sasuke blinked and concentrated. Oh, it seems like the dobe's right. I suppose your sensing skills are better than your non-existent genjutsu skills, team. Naruto muttered. Ahem. Kotetsu coughed. Anyways, all you did was see through it. He aimed a kick at Sasuke. Sasuke aimed a kick back. They were both promptly stopped by Lee. Kotetsu and Izumo both stepped back and shunshin it away. Sasuke's eyes widened. He stopped my kick chakra in his hands? He's completely different from the person who was getting beaten up. Naruto thought. Hey! Neji walked up to Lee. It was your plan to not draw attention to ourselves. Well, Lee scratched his cheek and looked at Sakura with a red face. Tenten groaned. Oh geez, huh? His injuries have disappeared. Sasuke thought in surprise. Lee walked past Naruto and Sasuke and looked at Sakura. Your names? Sakura? My name is Rock Lee. Sakura frowned in confusion. Go out with me. Lee made the nice guy pose, his teeth flashing. I'll protect you until I die. Sakura's sweat dropped. No. Way. You're lamer than Naruto. I take offense at that. Naruto complained. Besides, I like Sakura-chan. Obito laughed cheerfully, bringing several confused glances wondering where it was coming from. Sakura promptly hit Naruto on the head. Lee sighed unhappily. Neji blinked and noticed Sasuke, who was near Lee, Sakura, and Naruto. He walked up to Sasuke. What's your name? Neji demanded. Naruto twitched. Hey! Sasuke's my rival. Shut up, dobe. Sasuke muttered. Clan rivalries are different from you. Naruto scowled. Then paused. Wait a sec, did you just agree that I'm your rival? Did Naruto finally get through to Sasuke? Obito thought. Don't compliment yourself. Sasuke retorted, turning around and heading down the hallway to the staircase. Definitely not. Though. I suppose the dobe is reasonably strong. Maybe eventually. Nah. On second thought, Naruto ran up to Sasuke, walking down the hallway with him. Team, don't ignore me. Keep quiet, Naruto. Sasuke snapped quietly. There's a bunch of monsters here, Obito winced. Monster probably wasn't the best way to put it. Naruto's a little sensitive about that word. An unreadable expression flew over Naruto's face, but he kept quiet. Sakura raced after Naruto and Sasuke. Wait for me. Sasuke-kun. Naruto. Both Naruto and Sasuke's sweat dropped at Sakura's loudness. Lee looked at Sasuke's back, an interested expression on his face. Come on, Lee. Tenten blinked. What are you doing? You guys go on ahead. Lee glanced at Tenten and Neji, then diverted his gaze back towards Sasuke. I have something I want to check out. Tenten shrugged and headed forwards, Neji right in front of her. Lee ran after Team 7, appearing on the second floor. Hey! You with the dark eyes. Fight me, you again? Naruto cried, annoyed. A fight now? Sasuke said at the same time. That prompted Naruto and Sasuke to glare at each other. Lee jumped down, landed swiftly on the floor. My name is Rock Lee. What is yours? Sasuke blinked. Uchiha Sasuke. I want to fight you, Lee said, getting into a fighting stance. I want to test my techniques against the offspring of the Uchiha clan. Uchiha, what's so great about a bunch of stuffy ninja who steal people's techniques? Naruto complained. Why doesn't someone want to fight me? The stuffy ninja who steal people's techniques were my family. Sasuke retorted coldly. And maybe people would want to fight you if you actually tried in the academy instead of acting like the dobe. Naruto scowled. Ooh, he's got a point there. Obito thought. Still, Naruto's right about the Uchiha though. Obito had to hit himself on the head for that. I should just change my name so I don't have to worry about insulting myself. You blonde-haired one. Lee looked at Naruto. You are reasonably strong. I have seen you training in the forest. Wait, what? When? Naruto cried in surprise. Recently. I can see that you are a genius of hard work, like me. Lee continued. I wish to test my techniques against a so-called true genius. I am sorry if the Uchiha is your rival, you may fight against my rival, Hyuga Neji, if you wish, even though you most definitely cannot defeat him from what I've seen of your training. Naruto nudged Sasuke. Hey team. Do you understand a word he's saying? Sasuke grunted. Obito's sweat dropped. You know, doesn't Sasuke grunt whenever he doesn't know the answer? Plus. Lee winked at Sakura. Sakura stepped back, crying out. He winked at me. With those lame eyelashes. And that lame hairstyle. And those thick eyebrows. Lee simply blew a kiss at Sakura. Sakura swiftly dodged it. Hey! Don't throw weird things, that's mean. Lee muttered. Sasuke sighed and looked up at Lee. Do I have to fight you? You seem sort of like Naruto-like, the way you want to fight anyone no matter who they are. He is not. Naruto objected. For one, I don't have thick brows. Fight me. Lee demanded again. Sasuke sighed again. Sakura. Naruto. Step back. It'll be done in 5 minutes. Naruto scowled and stepped back. Hurry up, team, better get it done in 4. This is one thing we can't be late for, Sasuke scoffed. Should you be saying that, considering how late you always are? Whatever. Naruto muttered. Sasuke ran up to Lee. The two of them got into a taijutsu battle, and Lee managed to get past Sasuke's guard, so Sasuke activated his Sharingan. What sort of technique is he using? The Sharingan. In both eyes. And 2 Tomo. Sakura thought. The Uchiha clan's amazing. With that he can read Lee's moves. Sasuke. Naruto called out. I don't care if it's your Kekkei Genkai or not, I still call it downright unfair. Obito scratched his head. Okay, that's definitely true, I guess. But the Sharingan didn't work, he was hit by Lee's kick. No way. Sasuke muttered. Is this? Yes. Lee smirked. This is all taijutsu. Sasuke looked behind him, but Lee just hit him again. It's true that your Sharingan can read my taijutsu. Lee nodded. But, even if you can see it, your body can't move fast enough to react. Your Sharingan is useless. Sasuke scowled. I have mentioned this before, in this world, there are geniuses, like you and Niji, and hard workers, like your blonde-haired teammate and I. Lee smiled. I have simply mastered taijutsu, I am the worst matchup for your Sharingan. Sasuke simply widened his eyes. I shall prove it with this technique that hard work. Lee stated. Surpasses geniuses. What's he planning? Sasuke thought, looking at Lee at the corner of his eyes. That's enough, Lee. A turtle appeared next to Sakura and Naruto. While Naruto's eyes widened and he pointed at the turtle. It's talking. It's talking. Obito placed his head in his head. Oh, seriously, Naruto. It's got to be a summon. Well, I guess I've never talked about summons before, and Naruto's never seen one, so I guess it's not a surprise he doesn't know about it. Lee looked at the turtle and quickly threw Sasuke towards Sakura and Naruto. Sasuke-kun! Sakura cried. She ran up to Sasuke and managed to catch him. Naruto ran up to Sasuke and his eyes just got bigger. Team, don't get beaten up like that. Sasuke coughed and scowled. Shut up, Dobe. Naruto stepped back and scratched his head, looking back at Lee. Just who is he? He's so strong, to be able to beat up Sasuke like that. Wait. Thick brows kneeling in front of the turtle. Lee. You know that technique's forbidden. The turtle cried. Lee started to sweat and stepped back. But I wasn't planning to use the other one. Naruto blinked. Could it be, hey, turtle, are you Thickbrows sensei? Naruto demanded. Huh? Sasuke got up from the ground and rolled his eyes at Naruto. Have you gotten even stupider? Baka Naruto. Sakura hit Naruto on the head. Don't be silly, I am not Lee's sensei. The turtle stated. Well, Guy sensei is coming. Sasuke rubbed his mouth, where a drip of blood had appeared. I lost to this weirdo? A poof of smoke appeared, and Guy appeared posing. You guys are the epitome of adolescence. You! Sakura cried. She promptly stepped back. He's got thicker eyebrows than Lee. Those are some incredible eyebrows. Naruto noted. Oh, Guy. He's gotten even worse in the future. Obito thought. Super weird, how could I? Sasuke muttered. Hey! Lee glared at the 3 genin. Don't insult Guy sensei, a bunch of freaks keep of appearing. Naruto muttered. He looked up at Lee. How in the world are we supposed to react? What did you say? Lee said, infuriated. Lee! Guy called out. Yes, Lee started to speak, but got cut off by a punch from Guy. You fool! Guy exclaimed. Naruto's sweat dropped. Sasuke. Sakura-chan, how are we supposed to react? Don't ask me. Sasuke muttered. Lee and Guy suddenly embraced each other, crying. A background of a sunset appeared out of nowhere. Naruto and Sakura twitched. Sasuke placed his head in his hands, groaning. How could I have lost to someone like this? I take back my past words. Naruto's way better than some weirdo like this. They're nothing alike. Yes. This is what youth is all about. Guy exclaimed. Sensei. Lee said, crying. Naruto looked at Sasuke and Sakura. Let's go already. I agree. Sasuke stated. Just then, Guy noticed exactly who was with Lee. Wait a second. Guy cried. The three genin stopped and turned around. Oh great, he's looking at us. Hey you guys. Guy smiled, his teeth flashing. How's Kakashi doing? You know Kakashi? Sasuke blinked. Know him? Guy smirked, rubbing his chin. Smoke started appearing around him. People refer to us as. Naruto blinked. He disappeared? Then, he's probably. Sasuke and Naruto both promptly turned around and looked up at Guy, who had appeared behind them. Eternal rivals. Guy exclaimed. What? Obito cried in shock. Oh great. Why'd I have to say that out loud? But I couldn't help it. Kakashi's my rival. Everyone in the room froze. Who was that? Sakura blinked, shivering. The wind? Naruto suggested weakly. No way that was the wind. Sakura cried. Sasuke agreed. Air. Anyways, we have to get to the examination room already, right? Naruto said, looking to the side nervously. Yes, that is true. Guy coughed. I will have to inform my eternal rival about his blonde-haired student's strange and unyouthful actions. Currently, 50 wins, 49 losses. So, I'm stronger than him. Sasuke's eyes widened. Stronger than Kakashi? His speed is unbelievable. I only guessed where he might appear. But what was that sound just now? Naruto tried to cover it up. Does it have something to do with him? See. Guy-sensei is amazing. Lee exclaimed, clenching his fist. I can't believe that. Kakashi-sensei's really strong. Naruto retorted. What sort of matches? Well, Kakashi usually just wants to do rock, paper, scissors and gets it over with. Guy admitted. Everyone's sweat dropped. Can we go now? Sasuke stated. Yes. Lee and you guys should head towards the classroom. Guy coughed and left. Do your best, Lee. The power of youth burns within you. Okay. Let's go. Naruto grinned, looking up the stairs. Let's just ignore that youth comment. Sasuke grunted. Shinyaro. Sakura exclaimed. Chapter 21. Chunin exams start. Written exams. Wait a second. Lee called out. The truth is, I came here to test my abilities. Naruto blinked. I thought we all did, Databeo. I agree with the dobe. Sasuke nodded. What? What about becoming a chunin, Sasuke-kun? Naruto? Sakura said in confusion. That's a bonus. Naruto grinned. I want to fight strong people. Sasuke stated. Anyways, I came here to defeat the strongest genin who's on my team. Lee said with a determined face. Watch yourself, you're one of my targets as well, Sasuke. Also, blonde-haired one. What's your name? Naruto blinked. Uzumaki. Uzumaki Naruto, I can see that the power of youth burns within you. Lee smiled. I would love to have a match sometime. Well, see you then. Naruto's eyes lit up. Yes. Finally, someone actually asked me for a fight. A weirdo, but still, Sasuke scowled. I will beat him next time, whatever team. Naruto rolled his eyes, placing his hands behind his head. He just trained more than us. It's simple as that. Sasuke clenched his hands once, and unclenched them. But these chunin exams are getting interesting, Sakura smiled. Sasuke-kun's so cool, that's obvious, isn't it, team? Naruto grinned. Well, let's go. Naruto. Sakura. Sasuke said, in between Naruto and Sakura. Don't act like you're the leader, team. Naruto retorted. Shut up, doe. Sasuke shot back. The three genin headed up the staircase. Kakashi looked at his three students. Oh, I see Sakura came as well. Now we can properly take the exam. Sakura's eyes widened. What do you mean, Kakashi-sensei? The truth is, the chunin exams can be only taken in a group of 3. Kakashi smiled. I lied to you. What? Naruto exclaimed, glaring at Kakashi, then at Obito. Why didn't you tell me, Goggles? Obito floated back at the sight of Naruto's withering glare. Hey! I knew all 3 of you were going to go anyways. Oh, come on. It's annoying not being able to talk. Why didn't you tell us, Kakashi-sensei? Sakura cried. Well, if I did, I'm sure Naruto and Sasuke would have pressured you to take it. Kakashi pointed out, crossing his arms. Even if you didn't want to. In fact, even pressuring wouldn't be necessary. If Sasuke had just asked you, you probably would have gone without another word. Sakura turned red. Hey! Kakashi-sensei. Naruto jumped up and down and looked at Kakashi. What would have happened if only me and Sasuke had came? You wouldn't have been allowed past this door. Kakashi smiled. But that didn't happen, you came of your own free will. You guys are my proud team. The three genin smiled, even Sasuke. Well, Sasuke's smile was more of a smirk. Kakashi stepped aside. Well, you guys can go in now. We'll definitely pass this exam thingy, Kakashi-sensei. Naruto cried. Good luck with that. Naruto, it's not like you're Kakashi or something. Obito rolled his eyes. Kakashi simply smiled. Good luck. Sakura's eyes widened as the three of them entered the examination room. These numbers, Sakura thought. No way, they're all taking the chunin exams? The room was filled with genin from every major ninja village except for IWA. There were older ninja and younger ninja both, but they had one thing similar. They all looked strong. Sasuke-kun! Ino cried, hugging Sasuke. You're late. Scratch that. All of the ninja looked strong except for the three rookie teams from Konoha. Get away from Sasuke-kun, Ino pig! Sakura cried, clenching her fist and glaring at Ino. Why if it isn't Sakura? Ino smirked, glaring back. Big ugly forehead as usual. What did you say? Sakura cried. Sasuke escaped from Ino and stepped back next to Naruto. They should keep quiet. Sasuke muttered. Yeah. Keep their argument to themselves. Naruto nodded, clenching his fist. Obito's sweat dropped. Hypocrites. They're doing the same thing as you, except instead of team and dobe, it's Ino pig and forehead. Huh! You guys are taking this troublesome test as well? Shikamaru asked, walking up from behind Sasuke and Naruto. Don't die. Chuji munched on some chips. Oh. It's the idiotic team. Sasuke muttered. That's mean, team. Naruto retorted. Ino is annoying, Shikamaru's lazy, and Chuji eats too much. Sasuke stated. I agree with the first one, and I guess that the second and third one are true, but Shikamaru and Chuji aren't idiotic. Naruto crossed his arms. Besides, Shikamaru's smart. Sasuke grunted. What makes you think that? Shikamaru said lazily. The only reason you were third last is because you were lazy. You're a Nara. Naruto pointed out. Most Naras are smart. Yes, and so should the Yandame's son. Shikamaru bit back a comment. If you say so. Hello? Hinata stammered, poking her fingers together. Don't faint, hey. Looks like everybody is assembled. Kiba smirked. That depends on what you mean by everybody, for Shino started to speak. Hi, Kiba. Hinata. Shino. Naruto grinned. Sasuke grunted. Obito frowned. I thought Naruto was getting through to Sasuke. He was talking more, and plus, he's actually showing his emotions sometimes. But I guess when he's around most people his natural I'm a Uchiha now bow down attitude comes out. Geez. You guys are here as well? Shikamaru groaned. Troublesome. All 9 of Konoha's rookie genin are in the exams, huh? Kiba smirked. I wonder how far we'll get, Sasuke-kun? Ino wondered, smiling at Sasuke. You seem confident, Kiba. Sasuke noted. Of course. Teammates train tons. Kiba smiled. There's no way we could lose to your team, even if you're on it. Sasuke scoffed. Huh. All we have to do is attack your weak point, Naruto, and we'll win. Kiba grinned. What did you say? Naruto glared at Kiba. I could defeat you while asleep, don't be stupid. Sasuke rolled his eyes. You could probably do it with your eyes closed, but not asleep. Team. Naruto muttered. Kiba looked at the two of them and frowned. They seem way too confident. For that matter, they seem like they're friends. Nah, that couldn't happen. I'm sorry, Naruto-kun. Hinata said, poking her fingers together again. Kiba-kun didn't mean it in that way. Naruto looked at Hinata, who promptly looked away. Naruto shrugged and turned back to Kiba. Anyways, you definitely can't beat us. Huh? Kiba glared at Naruto. Hey. You guys keep quiet. Kabuto muttered, walking up to the 9 genin. Everyone looked at Kabuto. You guys are just rookies out of the academy, right? Kabuto asked, pushing up his clear glasses. screaming like schoolgirls. Geez. This isn't a picnic. Who do you think you are? Ino asked. Kabuto. Kabuto stated. But you guys should look behind yourselves. Everyone looked behind themselves to look at the annoyed Rain Genin. Those guys are from the Hidden Rain, Kabuto said. They have short tempers. Everyone is nervous about the exams. Calm down before you make a scene. Naruto scowled. Well, I can't blame you. You remind me of how I used to be. Kabuto reached into his pocket, starting to take out something. Clueless Genin? I've taken this test for 4 years. This is my 7th try. Then you know a lot about these exams? Sakura asked. More like, he's just weak. Naruto muttered. Sasuke grunted in agreement. Kabuto twitched but held up some Nin-info cards. I'll share some information with you cute little rookies, with my Nin-info cards. Nin-info cards? Sakura blinked in confusion. Basically, cards that have info burned onto them with chakra. Kabuto explained. They seem blank, but if I do this. Kabuto channeled chakra into a card, and information appeared on it. You can't view them unless I use my chakra. Kabuto smirked. Do you have cards about individuals? Sasuke asked. Oh? Someone you want to know about? Kabuto smirked. My info isn't perfect, but I have info about most of the participants. Even you guys. Well, let's check how accurate that info is first. Sasuke decided. Uzumaki Naruto. Huh? Sasuke-kun, why are you asking about Naruto? Ino asked curiously. He knows about Naruto considering the fact he's on his team. Shikamaru explained lazily. He's checking to see how accurate the info is. Were you not listening to Sasuke? Uzumaki Naruto, huh? Kabuto grabbed a card. Same age as you guys. Mission history, D rank, 68 completed. Wow, that's a lot. B rank solo, 1 completed. Huh? When did you do that? Sakura asked. Naruto's sweat dropped. Maybe it's the Mizuki sensei incident? Kabuto coughed. A rank, 1 completed. Wow. An A rank as a genin? And a B rank solo? Techniques. Kage Bunshin, several wind techniques. The basic academy techniques. Wind nature, huh? Rare. While he was the dobe, the dead last, in the academy, his techniques say otherwise. Taijutsu average. Genjutsu, non-existent. Sasuke scoffed, holding back a slight smile. First time on the chunin exams a rookie. Interesting facts. Interesting facts? Is that some sort of trading card? Naruto complained. Kabuto looked up at Naruto in annoyance, then continued on talking. Uzumakis were a clan in the land of whirlpools. They were known for their red hair and their abnormal chakra reserves. They are now mostly extinct. What? Naruto exclaimed. Then frowned. Wait, I have blonde hair. I thought you had a lot of chakra, but... Sakura exclaimed. Uzumaki? Then, is Naruto's mother an Uzumaki? Shikamaru thought. Appearance suggests relation to Namikaze. Kabuto finished. Is my information satisfactory? Are you a stalker? Naruto cried, pointing at Kabuto. I second that. Obito thought. Sasuke frowned. Naruto, you're becoming even more confusing. I never thought that you could be part of a clan. Namikaze? As in Namikaze Minato, the Yondaime? Kiba scoffed. There's no way he could be related to the Yondaime. Actually, there is a good possibility. Shino stated. When we were 3, all pictures of the Yondaime were taken away. If Naruto's appearance was becoming similar to the Rock Lee. Sabuka no Gaara. Sasuke stated, cutting Shino off. Do you have Nin-info cards about them? You know their names? This'll be easy. Kabuto smirked and took out 2 cards. He channeled chakra into them. Let me see. Sasuke ordered. Don't be so impatient. Kabuto sighed. Here. Sasuke and Naruto looked at the cards with interest. He got back from all his missions without a scratch. Naruto exclaimed. They're strong. Sasuke noted. Of course. Kabuto smirked, looking at the rookies in front of him. Leaf. Sand. Waterfall. Rain. Sound. Many outstanding genin are coming from all these villages. The Hidden Sound is still a small village, so there isn't much info, but all the other genin are all strong, and makes you lose your confidence. Hinata murmured, pushing her fingers together. Then, all the genin here. Sakura said hesitantly. Yes. They all are top elite genin from various countries. Kabuto's eyes flashed. This isn't going to be easy. Naruto started shivering slightly. Oh please. Naruto, there's no way you're scared. so please don't do something stupid. Obito groaned. Even Naruto's getting nervous when seeing these numbers. Sakura thought. I better cheer him up. Hey Naruto. Cheer. Sakura started to speak. Then she noticed Naruto's face. Naruto smirked and pointed at all the rookies. Hey! My name is Uzumaki Naruto. And all the rookies glared at Naruto. There is no way that I'll lose to any of you, Naruto stated. Heh. You got that? Meanwhile, Kakashi, who was worried about his team, sweat dropped. He was standing in front of the door. Of course. Kakashi groaned. There is absolutely no way that Naruto would get nervous by a little thing like this. And I'd bet with those words he just got rid of everyone's nervousness. Naruto! Sakura hit Naruto on the head. You idiot, Naruto rolled his eyes. HN Dobe. You just made everyone your enemy. Sasuke grunted. Team. Naruto snapped back. You're so stupid! Sakura cried. She faced all the genin. I'm sorry, this guy's an idiot. Definitely. Kiba nodded. Hey! Naruto retorted. Shikamaru sighed. Seriously. Troublesome. Just then, a poof of smoke appeared. Quiet down, you worthless genin! Ibiki snapped. From the smoke, the examiners appeared. Ibiki was in the middle, with Kotetsu and Izumo next to him. Behind them, a number of other various examiners appeared. Ah! Naruto exclaimed, pointing at Kotetsu and Izumo. You're those fake genin, you! Blondie! Quiet down! Ibiki retorted. Naruto scowled. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Ibiki said. I'm the examiner for the first test, Marino Ibiki. Everyone quieted down and looked at Ibiki. Bah! Stupid lot. I'll say this now, there will be no killing and no fighting without the permission of the examiner. Ibiki ordered. In fact, even if the examiner allows fighting, there will be no killing. Anyone who does that will be killed though. I'm sorry. I mean, failed on the spot. At least not until you guys get to the second exam. That promptly paled everyone. Obito's sweat dropped. Do people always use similar scaring techniques? When I took the chunin exams, something similar happened. We will now start the first exam of the chunin exams, Ibiki said. Instead of your current seating arrangement, you will pick one of these tags. Ibiki held up a tag with a number on it, and you will sit in the seat assigned to you. Ibiki explained. Now, we will now hand out the exams. Kotetsu picked up the exam papers. Naruto looked at the papers and promptly groaned. Oh, come on, a paper test, huh? Shikamaru noted. That's going to be bad for Team 7. Isn't it bad for Team 8 who has Kiba, as well? Chuji asked. Hey! Kiba complained. Akamaru barked. Everyone picked a tag and went towards their assigned seat. It might not be so bad. Obito made sure I knew all of the academy stuff, even if I got everything wrong on the tests. Naruto thought. Plus, I've been reading a lot, it might not be that bad. Naruto Keikun, Hinata stammered. Naruto blinked. She was next to me? I didn't notice. Oh, let's try our best. Hinata murmured. Yeah, sure. Naruto grinned. She's a little weird. Ibiki glared at the genin for good measure, then went to the chalkboard. Listen up. Do not turn your tests over. I am now going to explain the rules to this test by writing it on the chalkboard. The atmosphere grew tense. Questions will not be allowed. Ibiki explained. So you better listen carefully. Is he checking their listening skills? Obito blinked. The first rule. Everyone starts out with 10 points. Ibiki said. There are 10 questions on the test. With each questions you get wrong, you lose a point. So, as long as I get at least 6 points, I'll pass. Naruto thought. The second rule, this is a team test. Whether you pass or not depends on the score of your teammates. Ibiki said. Everyone shall compete to see how many points they can keep from the team total of 30. What? Sakura cried. Why is a team test? Shut up. Ibiki snapped. You don't have the right to question me. There's a good reason for this. So be quiet and listen. Sakura shut up. The third rule, anyone who is caught during the exam cheating. Ibiki's eyes flashed. We'll have 2 points subtracted for each offense. Oh! Sakura exclaimed. So there's ways to lose points other than getting a question wrong. So, there will be people asked to leave in the middle of the exam. Ibiki said. The other examiners sat in the back and smirked. We'll be watching you. Don't try anything. Any shinobi stupid enough to get caught cheating doesn't deserve to be a chunin. Ibiki said. Be proud, ninja. Sakura placed her hands together. Don't worry, Sakura. If me and Sasuke-kun get everything right, it should be fine. Naruto should get at least one right, he's been hiding a lot, after all. We'll be fine. The final rule: if anybody in your team gets 0 points. Ibiki smirked, looking at the genin. Your team automatically fails. There was much muttering at that. The test will last 1 hour. Ibiki exclaimed. Begin. This could be bad, real bad. Sakura thought. No, don't think like that. Naruto. He should get at least one question right. Will Naruto manage to get a question right? Sasuke thought. If the dobe doesn't, Naruto paled. I get a feeling that someone wants to kill me somehow. Don't worry, Naruto. Just calm down and think over Ibiki's words. Obito thought. There's a trick to this test. Naruto took a deep breath and turned over his test. Calm down. You've survived worse than a simple written test. Relax. Look over each question slowly. Naruto took another breath. His nervousness went down visibly, and he looked at the test. Sasuke looked at Naruto, who was sitting somewhere behind Sasuke. Luckily, the dobe appears to have calmed down. Anyways, the first question is a cryptogram, let's get to it. Naruto looked at the questions and ran his hand through his hair, groaning. His carefree smile had quickly turned into an annoyed frown. Meanwhile, Sasuke was sweating as well. His smirk was on his face as usual, but currently he was thinking the same thing as Naruto. I can't answer a single one of these questions. Sakura was managing to answer some of the questions, but looking at these questions, she was getting worried about Naruto. Naruto frowned. Now that he actually had time to think, Kabuto's words came back to him. Uzumaki? A clan? And Namikaze, as in Yandeme-sama? He remembered Obito's words. I know who your father is, but I can't tell you. My sensei is the Yandeme. Naruto shook his head fiercely. There's no way Yandeme-sama is my father. I mean, what sort of father would seal the Kyuubi into his own son? Anyways, right now I need to concentrate on the test. Forget it. What is it with the 10th question, anyhow? Naruto thought. I might have to rely on this one. Wait. Obito looked straight at Naruto and mouthed cheat. Seriously, it's obvious. What's Obito mouthing? Eat? Meat? No, think eat. Cheat? Is he telling me to cheat? But the scarred examiner said not to. No, wait. Naruto's eyes widened. Could it be? He said anyone stupid enough to get caught. Caught? That means, we need to cheat without getting caught. Am I right, Obito? Naruto looked back at Obito and mouthed back cheat. Okay. Naruto muttered. But the problem is how not to get caught. Naruto-kun. Hinata murmured. Huh? What is it? Naruto murmured back. Do you want to copy my answers? Hinata asked softly. Naruto's eyes widened. I was looking for a good way to cheat, but, no. This isn't a good way. It's too obvious. They want us to cheat, so they're testing something. Probably not our cheating skills. Well, some ninja skill. Anyways, I have to cheat spectacularly or Team 7 won't pass. Participant number 32. Fail. Along with your teammates. An examiner called. Yup, not to mention it's way too dangerous. Also, Obito was glaring at Naruto while shaking his head. Obito doesn't want me to. So sorry, Hinata. Thanks for offering, though. Naruto smiled at Hinata, but shook his head. Hinata turned her now blushing face back to her paper. Naruto-kun smiled at me. Now, how to cheat. Let's look at my techniques. Naruto frowned. Kagebunshin. No. Same with any academy techniques. Kaze no Yaiba, Fudate, and all those jutsus are useless. No, wait. Could I make a distraction with Kaze no Erasure? Windstorm? No, that's stupid and way too obvious. Naruto rubbed his head in exasperation. Come on. There's got to be something. Kaze no Nawa, Kaze no wait. Kaze no Nawa, wind ropes. I could connect my wind rope to Sasuke and Sakura's hand, then try to copy their movement. It'll be hard though. Even though the wind rope is transparent, if it's too thick. I need to concentrate and use good chakra control. Thank you, Kakashi-sensei. Your boring exercises helped. Anyways, Sasuke's the closest to me. So, if I just move my rope that way. Naruto took a deep breath and made a hand seal underneath his desk discreetly. Kaze no Nawa, wind ropes. Please understand, Sasuke. A small, thin rope made its way to Sasuke, attaching itself to Sasuke's hand and pencil. Sasuke looked at the wind rope in slight shock. Is this Naruto's wind rope technique? Is he trying to cheat? Is he an idiot? What does he think he's doing? Besides, I don't know the answers either. Wait, Sasuke glanced back at the examiners. Those examiners think we're going to cheat. Pair that with Ibiki's words. This test is to test our information-gathering skills. To think that the dobe figured it out before me. Sasuke groaned inwardly at the fact he hadn't figured it out. Anyways, if Naruto fails, I will too. I'll help him out. Sharingan. Sasuke thought, activating his Kekkei Genkai. Let's see. Let's copy that guy. Naruto. Get ready! Sasuke lifted up his hand, indicating that he was going to start riding. Naruto lifted up his hand as well. Let's tighten the rope a little. It's kind of hard to copy. Sasuke and Naruto moved their hands in near synchronicity. Naruto, I hope you're copying this. Sasuke thought. I can't slow down, but I'll trace over the words after I finish copying. Naruto was meanwhile trying his best to copy Sasuke with the rope. I can't do it, yet. Sasuke, you better go slower or I'm not going to get any answers down. Obito looked at Naruto and scratched his head. It was a good idea, but will it work?